Hello friend, what is creativity? How creativity works and what can you do to be more creative? Number one, what is creativity? Think about it as genius problem solving through imagination. Now let me explain. Let's take art for example. It was once a blank canvas. The problem was it was blank. The genius here was to paint it in a way that would give you some sort of emotion. Same thing with music. It was once a track with nothing. The solution was to get it done in a way that would trigger people's emotions. Because remember this, my friend, everything was once just a thought. This board that you see was once a thought. This camera that I'm recording on was once a thought. YouTube that you're watching this on was once a thought. Everything was just one idea that was nurtured over and over again until it grew bigger, until it was ready for expression. And this begs the question, how creativity works. This is the creativity of an average person. Whenever he faces a problem, he goes to this. And this is filled with previous answers. You have the answer to 2 + 2, you have the answer to how to tie your shoes, you have the answer to how to upload the video, you have the answer to... But now this person wants to do something he never did before. What he wants is this, but he only has this. This is the data bank. And to get this, he needs to expand his creativity. He needs to get it bigger by solving more problems. This thing, your data bank of creativity, grows only by new problems being solved. Because now this was the solution, this will be the same as another problem. The more problems you solve, the more XP you give into this. And the more XP you get into this, the bigger it goes, the bigger it levels up. So the only way to get more creative is to solve more complex problems. Because the solution of one problem can be a remix of these. Let's say you have a problem and you need this. You need a combination, a remix of these. Now let's say you have a bigger problem and this doesn't work. No matter what you try, it doesn't work. And now someone comes to you with another solution. Hey, I did it this way. Going from 1 all the way to 4 to 2 and to 1. And now once you solve this problem, this combination gets here. And once you get enough, it gets bigger. So the more you solve problems, the more creative you get. One of the best ways to constantly improve your creativity is to think. Because thinking is constant problem solving. Think about it. You're thinking about, oh shit, why did she dump me? You're thinking about a problem. Why did she do it? You find a solution, boom, more XP. For example, now you're thinking about what should I eat? New problem, new solution, gets bigger. So thinking is the best way to improve creativity. But there is one big obstacle to thinking, time fillers. Because when you are bored, you are forced to think. But when you fill that boring time, you are removing thinking time. Filler time, I'm talking about scrolling, I'm talking about video games, I'm talking about watching videos, watching movies. Go into the silence. Go to 30 to 60 minutes. And I guarantee you, 100% of the time, you're always gonna find the answer you're looking for. Because remember, what you're doing in that time is you get more XP and getting this bigger. And the answer that you're looking for might be here. So think about it over and over and over and over again until this gets to the point when you have the answer. There is one big problem in just thinking, is that you drift away. And one of my favorite methods to think about one thing consistently and come up with creative solution is mind storming or the 20 ideas method. Sit in the silence. This is going to be way shorter, but what you're going to do is ask one big question in terms of what can I do to get X? What can I do to improve things? Whatever the problem you're trying to solve, what can I do to solve that problem? And then you list 20 ideas. This forces you to think about the solutions. This is basically this, but supercharged. You have this effect, but times 5. This gets faster, so much bigger. Boom, 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 boom. Until you come up with the exact solution that you need.